Let's get to the starting gate. We like to run through everything that happened in Husker Nation or around Husker Nation during this show. We try to go rapid fire, so here's Mike Melby.
On Wednesday, the NCAA's Division I Board of Directors approved updated guidance on NIL clarifying how schools, coaches, and staffs can be involved with athletes' deals. No new rules were actually put in place, but the clarifications are intended to give athletic departments a better idea of what types of support fall outside of the rules that don't exist.
Gotcha. I have. I'll look at what it. I have no idea really what you just said.
You know what? I wrote it. I don't know what I said. I read the whole thing. I don't know what it. Yeah, whatever. In Major League Baseball, speaking of whatever, from my interest at least, the World Series is underway between Philadelphia and Houston. Series is tied at 1, and they head to Philly tomorrow night for Game 3. After being swept at number 5 Wisconsin on Wednesday, 25-23, 25-23, 25-18, Nebraska volleyball rebounded last night with a sweep over Maryland at the Devaney Center, 25-16, 25-9, 25-19. And you had 24 blocks led by Caitlin Hord's 9, Whitney Launstein's 8. Launstein, Becca Alec, and Lindsey Krause all had 7 kills for the Huskers. On Thursday, the Tom Brady-led Tampa Bay Buccaneers lost their 3rd straight game, this one, on Thursday to the Baltimore Ravens, 27-22. First time since 2002 that a Brady quarterback team had lost 3 in a row. And then on Friday, I don't know if it's a day of celebration for him or if it's a day of mourning for him, but on Friday, him and Giselle Bundchen announced that they are getting divorced after 13 years of marriage.
Don't you think it's possible that he gets the better settlement in that settlement?
Yeah, she's worth more money than he is.
She's worth like $1 billion, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm sad for him because nothing in his life has gone well up until this point.
Yes.
I mean, I hate to see any marriage go astray. I don't feel bad for him, but it's sad anytime any marriage ends.
Yeah. After Michigan's 29-7 win over Michigan State in Ann Arbor, video taken in the tunnel heading back to the locker rooms shows Spartan players Tavion Brown, Zion Young, and Angelo Gross, a couple others as well, shoving, punching, and kicking Michigan defensive back Jaden Burrows. The Big Ten and local police are looking into the incident. Jim Harbaugh said that there were actually 2 players who were assaulted. Bottom line is Mel Tucker's team looks horrible on the field, and it seems to be out of control off the field.
Well, at least they fought in that game. They were completely overmatched. Michigan was a way better team, but this is twice in the last 2 weeks. The last 3 weeks at least. I know there was an incident going to the locker room. I think it was at halftime with Michigan at Penn State. And now this was a bad incident. This would look like it was more the fault of Michigan State. But it's interesting that Harbaugh is always involved in these things.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
His teams don't seem to lack any confidence, like he doesn't seem to lack any confidence or khakis.
Right.
2 top 10 teams lost yesterday in college football. Number 9, Oklahoma State was humiliated by freshman Skylar Howard's 296 passing yards and 4 touchdowns by the Kansas State Wildcats. Deuce Vaughn added 158 and a TD on the ground. And also number 10, Wake Forest was knocked off 48-21 by Louisville. Nebraska soccer. I am not a huge soccer fan, but I'm a fan of Nebraska teams. Yeah. And Nebraska soccer picked 12th of the league in the preseason, knocked off 25th ranked Ohio State this afternoon. 4-0, and they are headed to the Big Ten Conference semifinals. So major props to the Nebraska soccer team heading to the Big Ten Conference semis.
I'm stunned that I have to ask this question, but is John Walker still the coach in Nebraska?
I have no idea. I just don't follow soccer at all.
I mean, and there was a time when he was hired, early in his tenure. Nebraska was really good, and they went through a spell where they have not been as good, and so this is nice to see Nebraska soccer having a nice year.
And to put a bow on the starting gate, I just want to say that in the NBA, the Lakers remain winless. They're 0-5. I like LeBron James, and I would cheer for him, but I hate Russell Westbrook, and I can't cheer for any team that Russell Westbrook is on. And so it just delights me to see that the Lakers are 0-5.
Well, they are not good. They got to make some changes. I mean, they still got Anthony Davis and LeBron. They shouldn't be this bad. I understand they're bad, but they shouldn't be this bad. And they're really, really bad.
Russ is a cancer.
Well, yeah, I know he has been for a while. But I thought it would go better than it has with Russell in Los Angeles than it has. And it's not going well at the end of his career. And he and LeBron, what, maybe had 2-3 years left? We'll see.
Yeah.
I can't see. I mean, a lot of miles on the wheels of both those guys.